Hello, everyone. We're going to finish off Robert's phone call from yesterday when I was interrupted. My mother-in-law came over. I had a visit with her. I'm going to give it a few minutes and let's see if people come in. And I will back the call up. The call that we'll be going over is still the 8/6/2017 between Gypsy and Robert. There's a lot of good information in this call. If y'all get a chance to go listen to it over on YT under the Gypsy Rose Prison Calls. And that's the channel. And we'll give it a few minutes to see if anybody else comes in. And then we'll get started on our call. And I'll back it up a little bit so if anybody's not here yet, they can try to catch it. Because there's only like 10 minutes to this call left, but we'll back it up.
And so, like, whenever,
I'll give it a few more minutes. Make sure the volume's up. I can hear everybody okay. Hello, everybody. I'm doing good. We're going to be going over the prison call between Gypsy Rose and Mr. Robert, and this will be on 8/6/2017. And I backed it up about 10 minutes, that way people could come in and catch it. And hello and welcome in.
me and Nick went to the freaking, the convenience store, at the gas station, and, I was, like, on the way back. I got so winded so easily, and I'm, like, trying to walk a distance, and I had to stop, like, 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, I'm just so heavy. So I popped some more pills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he's like,
I wonder what were you going to do once you ran out of pills?
I don't know. Because, like, those pills...
You didn't think about that?
No, I didn't. Because I had, like, 190 of them. So it would have been set for, like, 2 months or so. Maybe
Yeah.
a month and a half. At the rate I was going. But Nick kept on telling me, like, eventually those pills are going to run out and you're going to have to deal with it in some way. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how.
But when she was arrested, wasn't she didn't have nothing in her system. So how is it that she did all that and nothing showed up in her system when she was arrested?
On these pills, I need the pills. So, I mean, it seemed like it was good at the time because it's like I was high and,
You didn't care?
I didn't care. So, but now I'm
Yeah.
sober and do care. And so it takes on a bigger meaning to why I was even taking the pills to begin with. It's like, if I thought I had problems then, I have a lot now.
Well, I'm glad you're off of those.
Me too. Because it's not good for my body.
No. Well, your mind,
Or my mind. And eventually it probably would have led to something like heroin.
Probably, yeah. A lot of people who get addicted to opioids like that, heroin is cheaper.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
But it's worse.
Yeah, I've seen some girls coming off heroin. It's pretty bad. And
Oh yeah, they get
And this is 18
like
and up.
you
I
get
have it
diarrhea, and
marked.
I mean, basically it's like a full body, flu. Like
Oh my goodness.
what?
like a full
Oh yeah, when you detox.
whatever they're, yeah. And they just, like one of my roommates that I had in county, my cellmate, she was coming off of, I think it was heroin. And she was so freaking hungry. So I had
Sorry,
health care reports,
guys.
and there's no way to like protect it from getting stolen. So only thing I could do was put it on top bunk. Like, that was going to do anything.
They don't have.
And so, while
Safe
I was
language.
asleep, we were in a camera cell. So everything that we do in the cell is on camera. And so while I'm asleep, she's climbing up on the top bunk, eating away at my commissary.
Hey, I got a question. She just said that there's cameras in the cells. Do we get to see that? Can we get the footage from inside the cells? Or probably not because she had roommates, huh? Dang. That sure would have been interesting to see. Oh, no. Second thought, that would not be interesting to see, y'all. Ugh.
Like, eating the cookies, eating the chips, just everything. And the guard is watching her do this on camera. So I get woken up in the morning, like, Miss Blanchard, we're moving you to a different cell. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't question why, and I was kept wondering, why is my chips disappearing? Why is my cookies that I never opened open and half gone?
Yeah.
So whenever they moved me into a cell all by myself.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then the girls started getting hateful because they're like, why is this bitch getting a cell all to herself whenever there's overcrowding? There's 5 women to a cell that's supposed to be a 2-man cell. And so that just gave me more shit. So it was not good.
So are there any problems? Like, there's 4 people in your cell, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are there any issues? Wait, do y'all have to share a toilet?
No. Our bathrooms are outside of our rooms. We have showers. We have a set of showers, a set of bathrooms. Let's see, I'm going to look up. There's 4 showers and I think 4 bathrooms. And it's kind of like on the top tier. So on one side of the tier, it's the bathrooms. The other side of the tier, it's the showers. And then you have rooms in between. And
Oh, interesting.
yeah. So it's
Oh, yeah, because you're in minimum security.
right.
Okay.
Now, of course, on Ace House, that one's a bit differently. It's a 2-man cell, but the toilets are inside the room. And
Yeah.
that just reminds me of Downey. I wouldn't want to be on 8 House. But as for the rest of the camp looks just like my wing.
Huh, interesting.
I wish there was like some pictures. Have you ever tried to like look up what Chillicothe looks like, the correctional center, if there's any inside pictures?
Yeah, I have actually. There's aerial pictures of the whole. It's a really large compound.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually saw pictures before the one that you're in is actually the new one because they destroyed the old one and renovated it, I think, or I guess it moved it. I don't remember, but oh, okay, yeah, and they demolished the other one. But I saw before. I believe they gave a tour to the public before everybody was moved in. And, they were very proud of all the state-of-the-art crap they have and stuff like that. And, but I mean, I saw like
Yeah,
some,
she should have
it
been in
kind of
that.
looks like a hospital almost.
Yeah, like it's weird, but yeah, it's pretty interesting how
Hello, everyone.
everything is set up. And it kind
I
of.
heard y'all don't have a warden either right now.
Well, right now we just got a new warden. We had a woman that was the warden, but she resigned. She quit, and we're all pretty much happy for it.
Why?
Because this was taking everything from us. Like, it used to be that we could order blue jeans and real clothes. And she took that from us. She said that we, could order clothes off Canteen, and it's approved clothing. Which I'm sure it was, approved clothing before, no tank tops or anything.
Yeah.
You could order blue jeans, you could order coats and sweaters and all kinds of clothes. So they don't do that anymore.
Good morning.
we have just lost our ability to access scissors. They were kid freaking first grade scissors.
This phone call is on 8/6/2017 between Gypsy and Robert. And Miss Gypsy's upset right now because she can't have a pair of scissors. All they gave her to begin with was kindergarten scissors. And she doesn't understand why she can't have a pair of scissors while she's in prison.
There's safety scissors.
Crayola scissors.
Crayola scissors, and the warden said they could use that as weapons. So they took that from us. And it's just ridiculous, petty shit. And it's like, yeah, I get it, we're in prison, but, I mean, people have to live here. Like, some people, they'll never go home. So,
Yeah.
give us a little that we can find in here, you know?
Yeah, I
Prison.
understand that.
Cause, and that's another thing in county. Like, so I came from a world of innocence whenever I was with my mom because I was so sheltered. And then going into county, having that same innocence is...
Okay, she came from a world of innocence because she was so sheltered with her mom. That statement right there did not entail any kind of abuse claims, any kind of anger, any kind of anything. Y'all, hold on. I'm sorry, but my 100-pound dog is trying to climb on me. Get down. You cannot climb on your mama. I know you hear me talking, but you can't climb on me. I'm sorry about that. Bruno is a Cane Corsa, and he's 100 pounds, and he's 13 months old, and he still does not have the knowledge that he is big. He thinks he is still a puppy. So, okay, let's get back to this call.
bad because you get taken advantage of, and your little happy bug, your happy bug's going to be squashed and smeared on the wall.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I had bought a t-shirt off Canteen, and I dyed it pink with Kool-Aid, and I put hearts on it. Well, they squashed my happy bug, and they took it, and I'm like, I got kind of snarky with them, because I'm like, well, are you going to refund me the money that it took to buy this shirt and the Kool-Aid?
Oh, no. Nope.
No, we're not. But over here, I can get that off here, because I have a blanket that I bought off Canteen, and it's a fleece blanket, and it's nice and thick, and it's maroon. So whenever I washed it the first time, I put my bra in there, I put my socks in there, I put all my white clothing in there, and it came out all pink. So I was able to get that off.
Oh.
I was like, check my blanket. I found a red blanket. It was a complete accident. Wink, wink.
Well, at least, I mean, you've adjusted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's a good thing.
Better. It's a lot better than county, so I'm happy for it.
Good, good.
Of course, the biscuits and gravy was better in county. And oh boy, if you knew the biscuit and gravy.
Okay, so on 8/6/2017, between this Robert and Gypsy, she's fixing to tell Mr. Robert about the biscuits and gravy story, which I thought she had already, but I guess she hasn't, so let's see what she says about the biscuit and gravy story, because we've heard a few different claims from her about that story so far. And we also know that Mike knows about the biscuits and gravy. We know that her father knows about the biscuits and gravy. Christy knows about the biscuits and gravy. And there's no telling who else back in 2017 knew about the biscuits and gravy. Because it sounds like right after it happened, she went and told Mike.
Easy story.
Do tell.
Okay, so I went to segregation one time. Okay.
Uh-huh.
In county for writing Nick.
And just so you know, the timestamp on the biscuit and gravy story is 1:58.
So anyway, whenever I got busted, someone snitched on me, and they sent me to segregation for 21 days.
Mhm.
And anyway, so while I was there, they had another woman that was in the cell with me, and she kept talking about how she's a real lesbian and whatever, and how hungry she was. So she was like, "Well, if you give me a biscuit, I'll do a little something, something for you."
What?
So all I said was yes. And then after that, both pods found out about it, and the men's pods, and Nick. And Nick had sent out words threatening to say he thought I turned gay on him. And so anyway, I was like, whenever we got out of segregation, she's like, "You owe me $10 of commissary and the rest of your biscuits for the entire time that you're here."
What the fuck?
I said, "That wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't the deal. You said one biscuit, and I gave you that one biscuit." So yeah, and
So she sold herself for a biscuit?
yes.
Well, okay then.
I was like, okay, it's been a while, so it's fine. I'm probably not gonna get any more whenever I go to prison. So no biscuits.
So I guess she's not going to tell him about the rest of the story. Isn't that the same chick that she accused of doing something to her and it was a lie? She's just going to stop right there with that story. Because she ended up getting that girl more time because of what she did.
What, was it good at least?
It was good. I will give her that. It was worth it. First, it wasn't worth it whenever Mike found out. Oh, thank God it wasn't worth it then.
What happened?
Because he's like, "I know everything that goes on in this jail." I'm like, "You know
Oh,
the
no.
biscuit and gravy incident?" And he's like, "Of course I do. Remind me again what that is." He was so bad. And that's just one of the things that we're able to laugh about now. Is some of the mishaps that I did and some of the choices.
But when that mishap occurred, isn't that the same lady that you accused of doing something to you and she got into serious trouble? And even though you recanted the story, she still got more time? Is that not the same lady? Because you accused her of something. And that's pretty sad. Yeah, in the book it said she didn't enjoy it. But there's always a different story.
That I made in county that probably weren't the best.
Like what?
Oh, just, I shouldn't have been talking about my case in front of other women.
Yeah.
And so that was a big risk to the case.
I'm sorry about stopping this again, but I want y'all to keep in mind that she talked about her case to other inmates. And those other inmates tried to go and tell what they knew. But they didn't listen to those other inmates. And right here, she's telling him about that. So let's see what she says about that.
Whenever I had wrote Nick, besides writing on the wall to him, I wrote him a letter and put it in a candy wrapper and left it in the rec yard for him to find. Well, it turns out he didn't find it, and he actually wrote me a letter as well and left it for me to find. Well, they had this girl, and she was on T1, the bottom level, for the women. And so anyway, she found them both and was trying to report
She's
me
gonna
for
crash
$200 a week.
Holy shit.
Or she was going to get the note to the cops. And So I panicked. I freaked out. I spent a good 2 weeks trying to get back these letters. Because I'm like, at this point, I don't care what his says. I just want mine back.
Why? What
Because
does yours say?
was basically like, I know what you did was save me, and I love you for it, and blah, blah, blah. And this is before I found out the other motives behind it. But anyway, at this point, I was still very much in love with him. So,
Yeah.
I just wanted to get some sort of word to him that I was okay, and I hope he was okay. And so that made me look like shit, and the girls are all kinds of happy because if they give this to the cops, they can have a reduced sentence.
Mhm.
So, and I didn't ever get the letters back, but I heard through someone that they were destroyed.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why exactly why do you believe that he did it?
I think that, as much as people want to tell me that he did it for the sole purpose of trying to get me out of a bad situation, I feel like it was more because he had been rejected so many times by his mom, by women, that as much as he had a resentment towards women, I think that he understood that I
what's the other
understood him
motive?
in a way that most people wouldn't, and I put up with the crap that he was putting me through, whereas other women would have been, fuck you, you're damn insane, you need to go to jail, you need, no way.
Oh my goodness.
And I put up with the crap, and that was something that he never had from any of his other girlfriends. So he's like, well, if I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life.
This call on 8/6/2017 between Gypsy and Robert. Gypsy, we have not only the FOIA video, the emails, phone calls, text messages. Girl, are you serious right now? You're really lying to him, because we're sitting here in 2026 going over these phone calls that you had with these people, and it's very telling about your character.
And, basically just, he was desperate for someone. And I understood him. I mean, I'm not going to say I understood the fucked up part of him, but I understood the side of him that he attracted me towards. And so whenever all that happened, I did believe that he did it to save me. And I was grateful for him trying to help me. And I felt like that we both were responsible, and that I had got him into a big mess because I had asked him to. And I felt a lot of guilt because of it. And then the more, I'd confide in Mike with my thoughts of it. And I'd ask him, what did he say on Facebook about me? Because he'd be talking to his ex-girlfriends about me. So what would he say? And he had a friend that he would confide in about me. So what would he say? And mostly it was, I could use Gypsy. She'll do anything I ask her to. She's mine. It was a lot of possessiveness, which I'm possessive as well.
Y'all, I think Mike Stanfield manipulated Gypsy. He made her think that Nick was some type of monster, so she'd throw him underneath the bus. Good job, Mike.
But it wasn't to the extent that he was. So, and then once I kind of found out that he was cheating on me, and whenever he swore he wasn't, I realized that, I had been tricked into this whole situation because, I don't think he realized whenever he was kicking me out, and whenever we met on that dating website, I feel like I met him with good intentions.
Really?
No intentions to kill my mom at all. It was just always for the
This call is from a
Really?
correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. She did not pick him out with any intentions, y'all. That's what she just said, right? So why are you going to point out that? Let's hear that again.
This whole situation, because, like, I don't think he realized whenever he was kicking me out, and whenever we met on that dating website, I feel like I met him with good intentions. No intentions to kill my mom at all. It was just solely for the
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
It was solely...
May be monitored and recorded. She didn't pick him out at all with any intention to do that to her mom. But I could have sworn that we've seen in video calls, emails, text messages somewhere that she did discuss and that she did admit to picking him out. But let's see what else she's got to say.
Yeah, it was solely to find someone that I can connect with. So whenever I started talking to him, I realized that we had a deep, we wanted something more than just the pleasantries of, oh, okay, you're into video games, so am I, what movies do you like, blah, blah, blah. It was a deeper connection than that. So
I see.
that's what attracted me first to him. And, I told him that I was in a wheelchair, and he said he didn't mind. So, that kind of gained a little bit of trust on my part. And then once I, told him that I could walk, he was like, I already knew because I'm psychic.
Okay.
Okay. So I was happy he wasn't mad at me for lying to him for the past, year and a half. Because it took that long to gain my full trust.
Yeah.
And, so, it took, I still battle with, was there any sort of pure intentions behind it, or was it because he knew that he could manipulate me the way my mom
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know. It could be both. I don't know. We'll never know.
That's a horrible feeling. I know. That must be a horrible feeling.
It is, because I want closure to know.
Yeah.
But I know some months back, a lot was going through my mind, and especially he was supposed to have trial in February, and I would confide in my friend Rachel. I'd be like, I'm missing him. I'm starting to feel like this is all my fault. If I could just write to him, if I can just talk to him. And she's like, bad, and bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you don't understand, this is my first boyfriend.
This call is on 8/6/2017 between Gypsy and Robert. Don't try to take and talk after you smoke.
And I feel like 3 years is a long time to get to know somebody. And even though maybe I didn't find out as much as I thought I knew about him, but he knew everything about me. And so I could be myself around him. I could be fucked up. I could be, vulnerable. And him not judge me for that. Because I know at the end of the day, he still loved me.
Yeah.
And I pushed him away so many times. There would be times I blocked him on Facebook. I'd, try and call it off so many times. Just because I'm like, I can't. I'm too insecure to be in a relationship. There's something wrong with me as far as trust goes. So I kept pushing him away, and he kept coming back, and just wouldn't leave me alone. So I'm like, that's what I needed. I wanted to...
Okay, hold on. In this phone call between Gypsy and Robert on 8/6/2017, Gypsy, we have the videos. We have the emails. We have the text messages. That is not true. The story that you're telling Robert right now is not a true story.
day. Even though I was pushing you away, I was actually saying, I need you. So this was kind of like the first person that ever showed me any sort of commitment or interest. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
I have no idea.
And I still feel like I'm scared that if he would ever try and contact me himself, that I would go back. But seeing as how I reacted whenever he got his friend to contact me on his behalf, and what I did, my response to that was responsible, and it was the right thing to do. Regardless of my conflicted feelings about him, I did the right thing.
Well, I was curious about that because I mean, let's say he did get out. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what do you think would happen? Like, let's say when you're out, you know what I mean? He eventually gets out. I mean, what do you think would happen?
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it for just a second. Bear, calm down.
He would try to contact me.
Bear. Boy. Mama's
Try
coming.
and sort of pick up where we left off. And, because, like, in county, I had asked him, are we still together? And he's like, yeah, and whenever we get out of this, we're going to move to Colorado. Why Colorado? I don't know. So, I mean...
Where weed is legal?
When we get out, we're going to go to Colorado. Where we is legal, clearly he might have someone that has been on pot before. I don't know. He's like, it's the most awesome state. I'm like, okay.
It's beautiful.
I'm sure it's beautiful. But I
Yeah.
don't know his reasons behind it. But anyway.
Okay.
And, but he turned into this, like, religious, Bible-thumping, Jesus freaking out. Like, what the hell? He never talked about religion, even though we met on a Christian dating website, and he claimed to be Catholic. Anytime I brought up religion, he scorned me about it. And it was like, I don't want to talk about that, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about something else. So I was like,
Yeah.
So I didn't argue with it. I didn't argue a lot. And, fast forward to county, he's quoting scripture like he is the Bible.
Well, that usually happens, though, when people go to jail for a long time.
I know that, but that's just, like, insane to me because he was so against it before. I'm like, what happened to you? Like, this is weird. And then he tried to use Ephesians 5 on me, which it was, that he was basically trying to still tell me that he's my master, but using Christianity to do it. So, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm just curious if you would go back, and I hope you do.
Okay, little question. Ephesians 5. Does anybody right offhand know what that verse means? I would have to go find my Bible's in my room. Ephesians 5. She's trying to say that Nick was using that verse in the Bible to say that she was her master, that he was her master. And this phone call is from 8/6/2017 between Gypsy and Robert. And Gypsy just stated that Nick was trying to use Ephesians 5 in the Bible to say that he was Gypsy's master. Does anybody know anything about what Ephesians 5 says? Or do I need to go get my Bible? Because if I do, I can. Okay, let's listen to this a little bit more, and I'm going to go grab my Bible.
But, I mean...
Okay, you're looking it up?
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, I mean, it's, your life and your decision. But, I mean, I
okay,
wouldn't
Granny.
see any good coming from it.
No, I feel...
That is perfectly fine, hon. I haven't read Ephesians in a long time. I guess I need to get on that. Hi, honey. Okay, how did she get that verse was referring to Nick being her master? If it calls... That doesn't even make any sense. See? Calls for holiness, love, mutual respect. But she looked at that as in him saying that he was her master. So her mindset was still stuck in that. Now, we don't have what he said before that verse or after that verse, but the way that she was explaining it, it was pretty much like he was referring to that verse as saying, well, I'm your master, so you have to listen to me. But if that's what that verse says, that clearly is not what he was trying to say. Wow.
I wouldn't go back, even though I might have a stray thought, a quick thought of it, but quickly I would check myself to know that that would be the wrong thing to do, because, maybe the both of us were harmless by ourselves, but together we're a deadly combination of this toxic relationship where, I enable him, he enables me, and he always brought out the worst in me. Like, I had whenever he would be talking all fucked up and stuff, I would made a point to try and save him. So it would be like the Beauty and the Beast syndrome, where I just wanted to rescue him so bad.
Okay, that verse, that right there, that reference, Beauty and the Beast syndrome, that's in some of the Facebook stuff. Oh, goodness, where is it? Or in the email somewhere where there's a post made. I think Gypsy made it. And Nick puts on there, yeah, but in reverse. So basically, Nick was saying, yeah, we're Beauty and the Beast, but I'm Beauty, which would be Nick, and Gypsy would be Beast. But she's flipping it back to her being Beauty and Nick being Beast while she's talking to Robert on 8/6/2017.
And save him. But what would happen is that he would bring out the worst in me that I never knew existed. And so he would be, talking me into trying, to do crime and, let's go, kidnap somebody.
Y'all, I really hope y'all are listening to this. I'm going to back it up a little bit because she's basically telling on herself, but she's saying it's Nick. So let's back it up just a tiny bit. And this, you can find it at about 2:17. I'm going to back it up to 2:13 though.
Let's go steal, let's go rob.
Wait. It didn't back up.
All kinds of criminal. Even though I might have a stray thought, a quick thought of it, but quickly I would check myself to know that that would be the wrong thing to do, because, maybe the both of us were harmless by ourselves, but together we're a deadly combination of this toxic relationship where, I enable him, he enables me, and he always brought out the worst in me. Like, I had whenever he would be talking all fucked up and stuff, I would made a point to try and save him. So it would be like the Beauty and the Beast syndrome, where I just wanted to rescue him so bad and save him. But what would happen is that he would bring out the worst in me that I never knew existed. And so he would be, talking me into trying, do crime and, let's go, kidnap somebody. Let's go steal. Let's go rob.
TikTok shop, TikTok
all
shop.
kinds of criminal thinking.
Love the
that
TikTok
were
shop.
his fantasies. And,
Love the TikTok shop.
he talked about wanting us to go find his ex-girlfriend and kill her and rape her and dismember her body and shit like this. And so,
Oh my God.
Y'all hear this?
so I mean, if I was
Get
to
them videos.
disagree with that
Get them FOIA videos,
it
y'all.
would lead into an argument with
Get them FOIA videos. Match it up to these recordings. Right here, you can go grab them. They're in the Into the Weeds for Google Drive. Go grab your videos. Make you some. Please get this out there. Because what she's saying right here is very discouraging. Because she's basically telling on herself, but saying that it's Nick.
would last for a long time, where he would be yelling at me, calling me bitch, slut, whore, any kind of name you think, and then I'd have to try to, make it up to him, and so it was a constant, as long as I went along with what he said, things ran smoothly.
Yeah.
Well, the moment I didn't, then we start fighting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's abusive.
yeah. I'm happy that's all over now. So I would not go back to it, and especially now, learning as much as I have, and I'm like, my bar that I set for me was so low back then that I've heightened the bar,
Good.
And I mean, heightened the bar to where I don't settle for somebody that's in prison, And
Yeah.
Erin is so happy with me. She's like,
Erin?
Erin Carr.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
She's so happy knowing that, I built this kind of self-esteem. I'm not going to say that it's to max, because I still have a low self-esteem sometimes, but I'm not it's not so low to where I'm accepting, going with somebody like Nick.
Yeah. Do you still keep in contact with Erin?
With Erin, yeah, like I have her number, and we talk like a couple times a month.
That's good.
HBO is hoping to make a movie, so I kind of been asking her, how that's going. She wants me to try and ask Michelle Dean, since they're going to be making the Hulu series.
Yeah.
For the act. About if I get paid for it, I probably won't, because I've asked her before. But they're not. What's odd is it says a person cannot profit off of his or her crime.
Clip it.
However, the show is.
Clip it, y'all. She just said it out of her own mouth. A person cannot profit off of her own crime. Here, I'll even back it up so y'all can record it.
They're going to be making the Hulu series.
Yeah.
For the act. About if I get paid for it, I probably won't, because I've asked her before. But they're not. What's odd is it says a person cannot profit off of his or her crime. However, the show is not going to be focused on the crime. Yeah, they're going to eventually come to an end. The show's going to come to an end where it shows me in jail. But it's focusing on my backstory. So that's not my crime.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what happens with that. I mean, I just want some sort of cushion to where whenever I get out, I can buy. First I need a wardrobe, a whole new wardrobe, because I have no clothes besides the ones I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
So, besides that, just get me some stability whenever I get out.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, well, I'm pretty sure, and you have, your parents to help you out.
But I don't want to be I don't want to be the kind of person that, leans on them for everything. I want to do something for myself. So even if it's saving up money here and there, for things whenever I get out. I just don't want to end up like Dylan, where he's like thousands of dollars in debt to our father. You know?
Well, how do you even get that kind of debt? You know what I mean?
Oh, because he's young, dumb, and full of cum. Know that.
But still, I mean, it's not like he stole it. I mean,
No, it's
you know, if I was his dad, I would be like, hell no, if you ask me for $1,000.
well, he's always freaking wrecking trucks and getting into accidents and getting speeding tickets and just a lot of shit. And
Maybe he shouldn't be driving.
I know he shouldn't be driving. He's lucky to be alive after this last crash he had. And so, I mean, it's a good thing that he wasn't drinking, but the opposite party in the other vehicle was drinking. So at least he wasn't in the wrong. But he could have died that night if he had,
Yeah.
you know, and there was a time where he almost hit a pedestrian. So, I mean, he's been into some stuff, and he's just young, and I don't know, he buys his girlfriend's expensive stuff, and that's where a lot of the money goes to.
With daddy's money.
So, yeah. He just needs to get some maturity. But, you know, and dad and mom, like,
That's not your mama. Sorry.
hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, crap. I lost you.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Can you hear me?
Nope. Yep.
Oh, what's going on?
You're cutting out.
Oh, no, it's not. I can hear you fine.
Okay, I'm going to try a different phone.
Okay.
The caller has hung up. Hello, this is a free call from an offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
That's a weird sound.
Yeah.
At this rate, we're never going to listen to talk about it and never lose it.
Wow.
Oh, I know. We should go back to only
Her voice
only
sounds
Saturdays
horrible.
so we can have some let things build up.
Right. Nothing much happens this weekend, so it's like whenever I call, nothing much happens. Really
Can y'all
happens.
understand that?
Well, I'm sorry. I sent you those books without asking first. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't ruin.
No, it's fine.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
No, they're gonna.
Yeah, I can hear you,
hang
but-
up again.
Okay. But no, I look forward to getting them and reading them. So, like I said, it's not a problem for me. If it's not a problem for you to take some of the books that, like 3 books that I have home with you and save them for whenever I get out, then
Of course.
Okay, I want y'all to understand that when Mr. Robert comes and visits her, she's gonna give him a set of books, her Star Wars trilogy books. Gypsy, did you get your books back from Mr. Robert after you got out? Because I'm kind of curious. Did you meet up with Mr. Robert and he gave you your books back? Because the plan was for him to take the books home at visitation. And then when you got out of prison, he was going to give you your books back. So out of curiosity, did you get those books back, the Star Wars trilogy? Ken, do you know? Because this was on 8/6/2017 that they're talking about it. I'm pretty sure you were talking to Gypsy at the same time.
Hello?
oh my God.
They're fixing to hang up
I mean,
the
I
call
can
back.
kind of hear you. You sound like you're far away.
It's the phone, I'm telling you. I wonder if it's raining outside. It's raining? Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yep, it's raining outside. So okay, the phone's
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go?
No, I don't have to go. I'm going to struggle to hear you, or you can struggle to hear me as far as we want to, as long as we want to talk.
Okay.
I'm holding the phone cord right now. It's just doing me good.
Try pushing it up into the phone.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I mean, I can hear you, but you sound far away.
Okay. Yeah. I can hear you fine now.
Okay, good. Yeah, you sound like a robot.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, you're so silly.
I will. You're probably going to get that letter tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I'll go check the P.O. box tomorrow.
Okay. Because I think I sent it out on the 1st. I mean, if you already got the one that I sent the day before that, then you'll probably get the one that I sent on the 1st.
Cool. I hope you get my latest one soon.
When did you send it?
I think I sent it on either Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. I usually write that in my schedule, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember if I did or not.
I should get it tomorrow. Because it takes 4
Cool.
days for me to get a letter.
Yay.
Yeah. So, I calculated it on my calendar. I was like, look at how long it takes. So I'm going to see.
Yeah, and then we only got, hang on a second, 1, 2, 3 more.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, what are you going to want to eat? Also, I was supposed to ask you, not this time that you're coming, but the next time, I was wondering if you could bring me some McDonald's French fries.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
She wants everybody to bring her McDonald's French fries.
Oh my god.
The caller has hung up. Hello, this is a free call from an offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can, actually. Can you hear me?
I can hear you too. Hallelujah. It works.
Did you just go to a different phone?
Yeah. I'm phone hopping right now. But, okay, so, yeah, I had actually said, so not this time, but the next time after that, I was wondering if you could bring me some McDonald's French fries.
Yeah, but do I have to do something special in order to get that kind of food visit, or can I just bring it?
No, I put the request in, and, they approved it, and I'm over 90 days violation free. I couldn't get one before it because I was under the violation rules or whatever, where you have to be 90 days violation free. Well, I'm
Okay.
90 days now, and so I had just missed it whenever Mom and Dad had came. And
Oh, okay.
so for a food visit, like, I'll let you know that it's been approved, and you just bring a Tupperware container with the food in it, and then.
Hey, for anybody that was wondering why Ryan brought her cold French fries from McDonald's the night that she got out, I guess it's because everybody that visits she wanted French fries from. That's interesting. Robert, did you bring her some French fries?
Get into the visiting room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that, and yeah, but it's not going to be until December 28th,
That's fine.
or December 29th.
Yeah, I can wait that long.
Okay.
I've waited 2 years. I can wait that long.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Sure.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hey.
Hello?
How you doing?
Good. You? Listen, I have a funny story.
Okay.
Okay, so, whenever I had, Rachel trying to give me all these guys to talk to, she had gave me the number 1, and, he had wanted to have phone sex with me, and I'm such a freaking nerd, and I'm like, I started talking about biology. I'm like, these are like, what the fuck?
So hot.
Right, biology is so hot. Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that. So whenever my roommate, she hears me talking to a guy, she's like, "Are you talking about biology?" Oh, you No, we're not talking about biology.
I bet you've heard some stories though that are just like, what?
What about, like, what?
I mean, people like who have, been out there and done, this or that and probably told you some crazy stories.
Here and there, but, like, mostly the weirdest thing I ever heard was, period sex. Is that it?
What kind of sex?
Period sex?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some people who get off on that.
Yeah, like, no. Like, no.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just
I don't
like,
think so.
Let's fast forward it.
I'm just like, I don't want to be, like, talked to my first touch during I'm just like, leave me
Yeah.
alone,
But that's
leave
not
me
true
alone.
because we know in phone calls
So, but
that she
was
talks
probably
about
the
it.
weirdest thing. And I was,
Videos.
I was in a room with a chick that, oh my god, she was like total nymphomaniac. And
Yeah.
she just has the craziest stories. And I'm like, oh wow.
Oh, really?
I'm like, doesn't anybody just like good old vanilla sex anymore?
I mean, yeah. That gets boring though.
Sure, that's why it's called vanilla.
What?
That's why it's called vanilla.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But to someone
I,
who didn't experience,
I've done some crazy shit myself.
what have you done that's so crazy?
I've been to sex parties.
Oh, like orgies?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was. It was exhausting.
I'm sure. Wow.
Yeah. And I've played with couples a few times, but never. It's always been two guys and a girl, never two girls and a guy. So
Oh.
never had that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be like for a woman or whatever, it seems to be more okay for like to have threesomes. And my roommate and I were just talking about that a couple days ago,
Okay, I know it's
and
only
she
one
had
of those.
thought it was called a train. And
Oh, no, that's a gangbang.
right, that's what we told her. I'm like, don't ask me, I don't know. But another one was like, no, that's something different. So, yeah.
I've been to those too.
Damn, you've just been around.
Yeah, I've had my slut phase.
Nice. Well, everybody should go through one. Everybody should go through one.
Of course, everyone does. I mean, unless you're complete, adamant about, I guess, staying. I don't know. I really don't understand the type of people who like wait. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of reminds me of like, would you really? Are you there?
Yeah, yes, right?
Oh, okay. It kind of reminds me of like, would you, like people who wait until they're married to have sex. Like, I don't understand that. It's like, okay, why would you like, would you buy a car without taking it for a test drive? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that point, but I can also see the point of like, speaking of as a guy, would you want a woman that like has been around a lot?
Yeah.
Or would you just like, want someone that could experience new things with you?
Well, but that's the thing too. Like, I mean, yes, I would, just because they know what they like and they can tell you what they like.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the thing too. I mean, when you're with new people, I mean, it always is exploratory. You know what I mean? Because no one is the same, and it takes different things for different people. You know what I mean?
Right. That does make sense. So yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't, and you should never judge people for if they've had sex with one person or 1,000 people. I mean,
I don't agree with that, but okay.
no, I'm just saying it's like but at the same time, I just understand people who get this kind of puritanical view on sex. So.
It takes a lot of willpower, I know that. But
Oh, I know.
like for me, it was more if I never had the opportunity. So,
Yeah.
but I'm sure I would have been a slut as a freaking teenager. Going on how I am now. So I probably would have been wild back then. But
Gypsy, on 8/6/2017, while you're talking to Mr. Robert, and you can find these calls on YT, Gypsy Rose Prison Calls, That's the reason why you did what you did to your mama. And you're sitting where you're sitting right now in 2017. And the reason why we get to listen to these calls in 2026. Because they're public information. And we want to know the information that is in these calls. And this right here is very telling to me.
It'll probably be wild when you get out, so.
Already wild, but not too wild. Not wild where I end up back here.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen.
No. But like my roommate, whenever she was talking to me and I had wanted to get into a prison relationship, she was like, well, why don't you get out and experience life and, just enjoy being single and stuff. And, like in here it's completely different. Out there it's completely different. So it's not, your tastes are going to change. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I get that, but at the time I wanted what I wanted, so I went ahead with it. Then realized that it's not really what I want. So, it just takes me to getting to do something by, on my own and knowing it firsthand for myself, whether or not I like it or not.
Yeah.
And that's just how I am in general with everything. You can tell me 1,000 times, don't do that, and I'll still do it. And then once I get hurt or whatever, then I know not to do it again.
Christy, I guess she learned her lesson. You think you're safe? She's calling you mom now. And she states in a phone call with Ken, or no, not Ken, with Ryan, that next time she'll make sure it looks like an accident.
Yeah, I know. I know you're like that.
Yeah. But it's, I think it's something that, I grew up with mom that is, or used to be sort of a manic depressant.
Mhm.
So whenever, I never learned patience that well, because anytime, like, she'd want to do something, like, okay, let's go get fries at 2 a.m., whenever she'd be on her manic phase. And,
Yeah.
And so it was just, everything was spur of the moment. Like, let's just go do it.
Hold up.
And whereas,
Hold up. Let's go get fries at 2 a.m. I'm sorry, but that sounds more like Gypsy. Because she's begging Mr. Robert right here to bring her French fries when he comes visit. We also know that Ryan showed up with cold French fries the day that she got out. We also know that she talks about French fries a lot. She also walked to the McDonald's in La Rose and got herself some French fries. So the fry thing, I don't know if it was your mama, baby. I kind of think it was you that wanted to go get fries at 2 a.m. And your mama said, let's go.
That is more of a, okay, I'll puzzle on it for a little bit, think about it, then put it into action.
Mhm.
But I grew up with my mom, so I don't know.
Well, you know what a good thing to learn, especially for children, is to, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Hang on a second. Oh my God.
Come on,
Holy
Robert,
shit, the word
get
was
to it.
just there. Oh my God.
Come on, Robert.
No, to, oh my God, Robert, you're such an idiot.
Hey, you said it.
Shit.
You lost it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. But
I want to say compromise, but it's not like that. It's like, moderation.
oh yeah.
That's, to learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I tend to be, I take tendencies from what my mom used to have, and I'll just, jump into something, and I'm just going to dive headfirst into it, at spur of the moment. And like I've learned now that I have to be patient.
I'm sorry, but anybody that has grown up with parents, the way that she's talking right here just makes me question her. Does anybody else feel like when they were 23 years old, they didn't understand why they were doing something because their parents did it? I mean, this right here just, I don't understand this. But you're also talking to a woman that had a baby at 16. And I was pretty much had to grow up on my own. And my mama wasn't there for me. So, but I never thought about doing that to my mama. And I don't understand this. Because at a certain point, don't we have to take accountability for ourselves? Don't we have to step up and say, this is my responsibility? And not blame it on other people that are around us? I don't understand that. Blame it all on your mama.
For stuff.
Yeah.
That's like difficult. And so whenever I'm like trying to be patient, to be really patient to, get my GED, that stuff is not easy for me.
Mhm.
So it's just something that's going to come with time, I guess.
Of course.
Hold up.
And I mean, you're going to be 30.
Hold up. In one of the FOIA videos, I don't remember which one it is now, but Gypsy talks about this actually. And she talks about how her mom is always telling her to be humble and to be patient. I don't remember which one it is, but there is a video where she talks about where her mama was trying to teach her patience, how to be humble, and she was telling Nick all this. But now she's telling Mr. Robert that her mama was not teaching her that stuff.
When you get out, so I mean, you're probably going to change again,
Oh gosh, who knows how I'll change this time.
Well, it'll be great to see, and you'll have your family and you have your friends, so I mean, it'll be okay.
Yeah, it will be. So, yeah. Who knows what's gonna happen? Like, dye my hair purple. Anything about
There you
that?
go. Works for me. I have a thing for pigtails.
Really?
Yeah.
In county, I used to always wear my hair in pigtails.
Oh, that's hot.
Whenever I was growing my hair out, it was so funny. Because I'd come out of the room and they're like, take those down. I'm like, no, they make me happy. And it was like the first time that I was able to like feel my hair move. And so I'd feel them move in my pigtails and it just made me so happy. And so I just kept them like that.
I have a weird fetish for girls in glasses. Like that's my fetish.
In costumes?
No.
That's a good one to have.
Do you think so?
Yeah, like totally. I'm trying to hear you right now, and this phone is cutting out.
Oh man, that
Okay.
sucks.
Okay, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
So what's your favorite costume?
Costume? Like, what do you mean?
Like for girls to wear. Where's your favorite costume?
Like if you and
Okay, y'all realize that he said glasses. She thought he said costume. She is insisting now that he said costume. So now she wants to know what kind of costumes Mr. Robert likes. This call is 8/6/2017 between Gypsy and Robert. You can find these calls on YT on the Gypsy Rose prison calls. Go over there and give them some love.
I were alone together and I had to pick.
Right. I guess.
I guess. I don't know, honestly. I mean, it's not exactly going to stay on you very long, so I mean, what's the point? What?
That's hot. That book, man, that book.
Well, I mean, think about it. It's like, I mean, you know, it's like I'm not exactly going to work around it. I'll probably rip it off of you. So.
Right. So it's like, what's the point of wearing it? But I mean, it's the same for lingerie too. It's like lingerie is a multi-million-dollar business. Also, it doesn't stay on for very long. You know.
Well, here's the thing, Gypsy. Though, I mean, okay, like, I do have a fantasy that I'll share with you if you're interested.
I'm interested. I'm all ears.
All ears.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
Fantasy?
Y'all, we're fixing to hear a fantasy. Everybody needs to be all ears. Because on 8/6/2017, while Gypsy is talking to Robert, they do not realize that we're going to be sitting in 2026 listening to these phone calls. So we want to make sure we hear it. That way we can go ding, 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 ding.
Of like, choosing an outfit, like some really, really nice, like, lingerie with like thigh highs and like a garter belt and all that other like wonderful stuff.
Uh-huh.
But like for some reason, like I want like the person to like wear it, but like not in a sexual way, but just wear it and like go about like what they were gonna do. Like, I mean, this is all in the house, right?
Uh-huh.
But like, you know, just go about doing whatever you're gonna do. But I don't know why that just turns me on. Like, you're not even aware of, you know, the fact that you're wearing this like incredibly revealing stuff, but
Uh-huh.
you know, just going about your business and, you know, doing whatever you
Right.
do around the house, like
Right.
vacuuming and this crazy,
Okay.
you know. Yeah, I don't know why, but I always like wanted to experience that and just like sit down and watch, you know,
Mhm.
like. I don't know why, but that's a fantasy of mine.
Okay. I don't exactly have one exactly. Not that I know of. But
Oh, we
I
know
do have
that's not
fetishes
true.
for like biting.
Yeah.
Not biting myself, but like being bit. So
Yeah, and
that's one. Trying to think. I think for big hands. I don't know. That was weird. Big hands and arms. I don't know. And facial hair.
Spanking.
Yeah, it could be. It could be because of that. So yeah, I mean, there was certain parts of the S&M stuff that I did enjoy.
Yeah.
Ding, ding,
So
ding,
it was
ding, ding,
like- It was
ding.
more of I'm a people pleaser. So
Yeah.
as long as I was pleasing my lover, master, whatever, I was being happy. You know, I was happy. I was content. And
So how many lovers, masters, whatever did you have? Because you're talking to Mr. Robert here. This man that you're talking to on 8/6/2017 has been in that lifestyle before. But you told him in previous phone calls that what you and Nick were doing was just childish games, that y'all didn't really know what you were doing. But now you're starting to talk about it like you do know what you were doing. So which is it? Let's see what else they say.
first, I always wanted to get to a point where I could wear a collar. There was something about the collar that I wanted. I wanted that collar.
Y'all heard that? 8/6/2017 at timestamp 2:39. Miss Gypsy just told Mr. Robert she really wants that collar. Let's just back it up a little bit and listen to it again.
Big hands and arms. I don't know. And facial hair.
Spanking.
Yeah, it could be. It could be because of that. So yeah, I mean, there was certain parts of the S&M stuff that I did enjoy.
Yeah.
And so it was more of I'm a people pleaser. So
Yeah.
as long as I was pleasing my lover, master, whatever, I was being happy. I was happy. I was content. And, of course, I always wanted to get to a point where I could wear a collar. There's something about the collar that I wanted. I wanted that collar. Hello? Hello?
The caller has hung up. Hello, this is a free call from...
I'll let y'all sit with that for a minute and realize on 8/6/2017 in this phone call between Gypsy and Robert, she just told Mr. Robert she really wants that collar. She really wants that collar, y'all. This was after.
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
All right.
Probably the phone that went out on me.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit. It's a little brizzly.
Oh.
I can hear you a little bit. Just keep talking.
Yeah, just keep talking.
Hello? These phones. These phones used to do me the same thing whenever I do a deep conversation. I usually get it to me.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even hear that you were still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I can hear you for the moment.
For the moment.
For the moment. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. So anyway, long story short, back to what I was talking
No, I was going to tell you, though, that collaring is a very, very serious thing. It's kind of like almost like a proposal, you know what I mean?
Oh, it is?
I mean...
You know that, Gypsy.
It varies from, couple to couple.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, there's like whole ceremonies sometimes. I mean, it depends.
oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, for me and Nick, it was, we had different color collars, and I started out as a white, and, so the highest rank would have been the black collar that I would eventually design, but I never got that far.
Oh, I don't know about all that, the color thing, but, I mean, see, usually, from what I understand, or how I've understood it, hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. How I understand it is that, like that's an indicator of, whether you're playing or not. Like, sometimes, because, I mean, it depends when you're, actually in a scene or something like that, you put that on to indicate that you're playing, rather than, when you're not wearing it, you're not in that persona, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. And like some people, it might be a lifestyle, and for other people, it might be just something that's restricted to the bedroom,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, and it also is an indicator that you're taken. So it's also a symbol for other people. I mean, there are some people that, like, you're not allowed to be touched by anybody but your master. So, I mean, it's, and you need to be upfront about that. I mean, it depends if you're part of the culture or not. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, I've done my research.
I can tell. But yeah, that's probably the only fetishes that I have. So I might have a slight S&M fetish, but it's not to the extreme that some people take it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you haven't really experienced much, you know what I mean?
Right.
You haven't had much of an opportunity to explore that realm, so, who knows, in time.
Have you seen the FOIA videos, Mr. Robert? Or read any of the Facebook messages? Or seen the text messages between her and Nick? This call on 8/6/2017 is between Gypsy and Robert, and you can find this call on YT under Gypsy Rose Prison Calls. And the timestamp is around 2:30 where they're talking about all this fetish stuff.
Yeah, so who knows? But like as for general fantasies and stuff, I mean they're pretty typical. Stuff that you could find in like romance novels and stuff.
Nice.
It's nothing exciting or anything. Now catch me on a horny day and I might come up with some crazy shit.
Yeah, you'd be up for anything, right?
Right, it would be like slamming against the wall and all kinds of stuff like that.
Damn.
But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, it's pretty normal with me. You know.
Well, that's good at least. I mean, you're healthy, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm little, but beyond me, I'm not fragile. And I'm not.
No, yeah.
Not saying that I like rough sex because I don't necessarily like rough sex, but but as far as like biting and stuff, like the harder you bite, the better it is. And so I still have a mark that Nick left on my arm from where he bit me. Because he bit me that hard. And I didn't realize he bit me that hard. That 2 years later is still kind of visible, but maybe it's only visible because I know it's there.
Yeah, probably broke. I mean, are you talking about drawing blood?
I can't hear you.
Are you talking about
Keep talking. No, I can't hear you at all. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. I can start to hear you again. So what was
Oh, okay. Oh, I said, you mean like drawing blood?
whenever like he bit me, he didn't draw blood, but it was just like enough to bruise me. And
Oh, I see.
2 years later, I've got this, you know, it's only visible because I know it's there, but mark on me. I'm like, damn, that was 2 years ago. But whenever he bit me, I didn't realize he hit me that hard. You know, I knew that it
Yeah.
bruised, but the pain didn't register, just the pleasure did. So it was
Yeah, of course.
weird. So it was kind of weird, but like, I don't tell everybody that. I mean, I'm sure
Aw.
everybody kind of knows that I have a kinky, you know, sex life, but
Well, that was actually mentioned in the documentary.
really? Oh my god.
Yeah, Nick said in the interrogation that you like fighting.
Oh my god, really? Like he had
Yeah.
to bring that up.
Well, and there was also pictures of the bruises and stuff like that, pictures they
Oh. Well, the bruises on my neck were hickeys, and the bruise on my arm was from a bite, so.
Yeah.
What about your hands?
I remember all that. I was like, the investigator had asked me, like, well, what are all the bruises around your neck? I was like, they're hickeys. That was sad. But it was always so embarrassing because, you know, a good portion of our relationship, the sexual part, was put on display for the world. So
Yeah.
it's like we couldn't hide it. It couldn't be something that we just kept private. It was just out there, and
Yeah.
there was nothing either of us could do about it but admit it.
Well, I think it's just because what was fascinating about that and why I guess it was put on display is because of, you know, the isolation that your mother forced you into.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the fact that you were still able to, even you weren't completely ignorant of the world, that you actually found, you know, your sexuality and you were able to express it even under those circumstances. That was, you know, amazing.
Mhm. Yeah, I can understand that part.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah. So, because I always had wondered, I'm like, you know, why is this being broadcasted for everybody to see, you know? And I'm like, I know that, you know, a lot of our conversations were of the sexual nature, but, like, nobody else needed to know that. And so whenever I was doing the interview for the documentary, I tried to mention it as least as possible to minimize it. Where it's like it just kept getting thrown back in my face, and I'm like, I just want to keep it private, dude. They're like, you're a kinky
Well, it's
little
on
bitch.
display for the whole world.
I'm like, shut up. Leave me alone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's over and done with now, so whole world knows I'm a kinky freak. So I'm a freaky girl.
No more than anybody else.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, no more than anybody else would want to admit. So.
I don't know about that.
Well, no, it's the first stone. You know what I mean?
But
I mean,
anyway,
there are people who are much worse. I wouldn't say worse. I mean, people who are very specific, people who can only do certain things, and
hello? I couldn't hear you.
can you hear me?
I can't. The weather is getting too bad. If you can hear this, I'm going to call you on Saturday, the normal time. Okay. All right. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, that's the end of this call.
The person.
And that call was on 8/6/2017. And Gypsy and Robert, and you can find that call on YT under the Gypsy Rose prison calls. And I think that's all I'm going to do for today, guys. There's a lot coming out in these calls, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of it. So everybody have a great day. Go touch some grass. Enjoy your family. And take care of your mental health. Because these calls can be a lot. And thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And let's get the word out about this. Let's let everybody know what we're dealing with and what the world has to deal with now. And y'all have a great afternoon. Talk to y'all later.